Hey everybody, it's Luke with AgriGro. Just wanted to spend a couple minutes talking to you about how to properly collect a soil sample and send it into the lab so we can get a soil report done. So a couple things we need. We're gonna need a clean bucket. We're gonna need some Ziploc bags to actually put that sample in to send in. And we're gonna need some sort of form of either a shovel or a soil probe to collect that sample in a way that it's not gonna be tainted. Couple advantages on a shovel. A shovel is easily accessible. You probably have one somewhere lying around and you can get that. Odds are if you're just a homesteader or a small farmer, you don't have a stainless steel soil probe like this. Now the advantage of a soil probe is it's very, very quick to take a sample. All you have to do is push, twist, and pull it up and you can get a good core of the soil that's there. We're interested in the first 2 inches to 6 inches deep of soil, and that's what we want to send into the lab. So if you're going to take a lot of cores, you're going to go across the field in which you're measuring. You're going to tap those cores into your clean bucket, and then you're going to take that, mix it together to get a nice average that we're going to send in. We recommend Waypoint Analytical, and we recommend the S3M test, the MELIC 3 test. That derivative is going to give you all of your macronutrients and your micronutrients, your cation exchange, your organic matter, and your pH. That's going to help us properly balance your soil so that we can maximize your yields. If you want to use a shovel, you do the same thing, but it's a couple more steps. You want to break that soil back, you can bring it up, and you want to make sure that you crumble the outside edges off and you don't collect the sample next to the shovel, because most shovels are galvanized and that's gonna make your zinc out of whack. So you can get that first 2 to 6 inches and you can add that to your bucket, mix it up, put it in your bag, label it, and then you're gonna be sending that in and you're mailing it into the lab. A good bag to use if we're using to send it in is just a Ziploc bag. You don't have to dry out your soil, but it shouldn't be sopping wet either. So, we're still moist here on this farm, and this is totally fine to collect it, but we don't want to be sending in sopping wet mud into the lab. Just a regular gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and then what I do is I just mail it USPS, and I just put a flat rate box, and I ship that right to Waypoint Analytical. In a few days, they're gonna run the test, they're gonna send it back to you, and then we recommend that you consult somebody on our staff to give you proper recommendations for your soil. You can also go to an extension office, but they're not going to give you the full test. Sometimes those are free, but they're only gonna look at macronutrients, and that's not going to balance your soil the way it should. Hope that helps, and next time I'll see you guys out in the field.